Hello, everyone. Welcome back. I'm CinnamonToastKen, and that's Buff Pro, and this is another exciting episode of Big Ed's Big Wonderful Life. Now, if you haven't been keeping up with everything, Big Ed's coming for me. I've been bullying him for 2 years now. He wants to fight me, but I almost forgot there was a season of episodes we were watching and making fun of. So we're back to that now. Last time we watched it, they had a big fight over something dumb that they made up, and it was all fake. And hopefully that's all over with because it was super cringe. So yeah, but before we get to that, hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed. Check out Buff Pro and Buff Pro on YouTube. Check out the Toasty Games channel for gameplay and live streams. Here we go.
The only thing that's really changed is he speaks for himself now, but all his behavior stuff is still there.
Ooh, she's mad. She's big mad.
Doesn't make me feel like I'm his equal.
Yeah, so the fight continued, and I kind of just skipped over it because it was just more or less the same thing of Big Ed making up stuff and being like, you do all this, and she's like, I don't do anything. You are the one that does all the stuff, and he's like,
you're not ready to get married.
yeah, and now he's probably going to sit outside and talk about how what am I going to do without her, even though it's like a self-made situation he's in.
I do love her.
Oh, is he crying?
We don't like to fight. This sucks, but.
Come on, keep looking up, Ed. That's what you gotta do. He's practiced this. You gotta look up and then eventually gotta blink the tears out.
Oh, anyway, sorry.
I'm just I'm just trying to get his point. What is he saying?
he's distraught, Dane. He is so hurt right now. How could she do this to him? Terrible. Oh my gosh.
Talk to a guest that she invited to her party? I don't know.
How could
How
she,
dare
Dane? How could she?
I don't have anywhere to go.
Oh my God, here we go.
Emotionally, I don't.
Now he's the victim. I don't know what I'm going to do. How could I do this to myself?
I lost half my family that were close to me, and
what a tragedy. And I like how he said that too. Half my family that were close to me. I guess the other half's not close to him.
Right, yeah.
He has siblings, but they're nowhere to be seen ever in the show.
They've been blurred out for seasons already.
Yeah, it's just the first one. They're
we're good.
Child.
And I gave them up to be with Liz, and now I don't get to be with Liz. Now I have my dogs.
I mean, what we're supposed to be feeling when we're watching this is, oh man, he's giving up his family. You should never have to give up your family for a relationship. But all they're doing is just not filming them. They're probably still closed. I don't know. I'm going to go ahead and call it now. What was next? They have to get back together and everything's got to be okay. And they have to do something really silly that lets you make fun of Big Ed, right? That's usually how it goes.
The fight after the engagement party was perhaps our biggest fight ever. Going to bed that night was okay, I think this is it.
I love that, man. I love it in reality. This is our biggest fight ever. There's never been a bigger fight. This has never been seen before.
This is my last chance at love. The last one.
We literally just had our engagement party and then had our biggest fight right after because I accused her of being a lesbian because she hugged a friend. I mean, dude, this is all it takes. The relationship doesn't have any chance anyway. What someone's going to actually do something wrong. Someone's going to I don't know. Big Ed's going to get caught sliding into the DMs and then he's going to die, I guess, because it already escalates so much from these weird things that when something serious happens, they're over with. The dude got there's a camera here. There's a camera here. This car is under surveillance.
What is Ed driving? What's he hiding there?
Yeah, what's under there?
He's got that Bugatti.
The eruption.
Slowly building, frustration on both ends. The fight.
That poor chin strap, man. It's hanging in there. It's doing its best.
At the end of the day.
That's why he keeps that beard.
Through all of this, we both decided that we wanted to work on our relationship.
Whatever, okay? After
What
this,
shot is that?
she hops on and everything is okay. We keep on going like nothing ever happened because it wasn't real to begin with. I love how we don't actually see them apologize and talk it out or anything. It's just the next day, all right, we're good again. Let's go. Skirt.
Ed has insecurities and he's very jealous. And as angry and emotional as I am, and I'm this isn't going to work out, I don't want to give up on him.
I thought she was one that had insecurities at the beginning too. Wasn't the first season they got together, it was all her, oh my God.
Well, she had some But it was mainly Ed, because remember, she had a coworker that she took home, and Ed just like, "Oh, what are you doing? You don't give dudes rides."
Yeah, well, but I thought like she hadn't dated for like a really long time because her baby daddy or whatever, like her third or fourth husband. She's been married like 4 times.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Big Ed come into the picture, and she's like, sure, this guy surrounded by cameras is asking me to date him. I guess I'll give him a shot. I don't know. Just going back and like thinking about it in like one big package, it's like it's just it gets harder and harder to believe. It's probably what you're watching and enjoy. It's probably not real. You know, I'm sure people are like Jersey Shore was real. Whatever. Like the situation. Those abs are real.
I'm not always going to say I'm madly in love with him, man. He drives me crazy, but I choose to wake up and appreciate our memories.
Whew, that's a lot of cope right there. Holy crap.
Yeah.
God.
Yikes.
You know, I wake up and I think about those good times we've had, and I want to keep going so that maybe we'll have another good time eventually.
You know what she needs to wake up and think about, Ken? That body slam, all right? If she woke up and thought about that every day, Ed will be gone.
She can't forget that, man. The awkward silence. Wait. Okay, so did they literally just go into this nice park to sit down and just stare at each other? Come on.
This even before we get into the engagement party. I'm sorry. All that stuff about you wanting to be a lesbian, that was just my insecurities.
I do always appreciate how they go to this beautiful public setting to sit down and air out all their problems.
Yeah, right there at the park with everybody around.
It's
the best time to do it, really.
I mean, you're young, you're hot. I saw her and...
I like those qualities. You're young and you're hot. You went down in Big Ed history, you know.
I didn't like it. And it made me mad at her, and I took it out on you, and I'm sorry.
Is that a question mark? I'm sorry?
Yeah. They had that look too, like, I'm sorry, I think.
I like how now we're deflecting the blame to the third party that's not here. It's all her fault. How could she? I'm mad at her.
But I don't believe in any way, shape, or form that you want to be with a woman or whatever. That was just me that's acting dumb.
What does the sexuality really have to do with anything, though? Like, if she's attracted to men.
It is Ed and Liz's engagement party.
Right.
You know, like, yo, Ed, I'm pretty sure she's there for at least a dude, and it's you.
Right. Well, what I was getting at is, like, she likes men, but she's not trying to date other men. She's dating Ed. Who cares if she likes women? She's not trying to date other women. She's dating Ed. Like, that's the, like...
Right. Yeah, that's
like
true.
How, like, why does it matter if it's like of a different sex? Like, all of a sudden it's an issue. Like, it doesn't. Like, they're with you.
Yeah.
Like, who cares about the rest of it, you know? Okay.
Something was being hid from me, and I didn't like it. Where I was wrong is I always jumped to conclusions. I think I got the jealous gene.
This is genes. It's his gene. It's genetic.
He just blamed his mom, who's also not there. This man is incredible. Like, who else ain't here? All right.
To me, Mom. My genetics. I thought he was going to therapy. Did he work through these issues? This would be stuff they talk about. He should have ways to cope by now, right? He's been going to therapy for freaking a goddamn year at this point.
I think I got the jealous gene. I was always teased as a child, and I never really dated through high school.
Oh, geez. Yeah, come on, Ed. I mean... Just take accountability that you messed up, man. Don't like stop making all these excuses. You know, people are mean to me. I'm the victim in this situation. Oh, I feel bad for me. Oh God, woe is me. Whoa, life's hard. I got bullied like everyone else did. You know, I got bullied and but somehow I turned out worse. But you know, whatever.
Right.
Something beautiful, and someone's going to take it away. That's how I feel. Like it's too good to be true. So. I think I'm always going to have to work on that.
You know, what if, Dane, what if this whole relationship's like, it's very real. Like they're very much, and like, it's just, the cameras are there to kind of just follow a story, but everything is actually happening, right?
Yeah.
And what if Big Ed also suspects, like we do, that she's only there for the show? And that's where the insecurities come from.
Ooh.
That's why I got to keep making more seasons so that she sticks around, you know? You know, I feel like after the call outs and everything, I've just gotten more mean to Big Ed now.
He's the same guy though. He's still like I can't even take this scene seriously, you know? Like Ed's talking about how, you know, his childhood and all of that, and that's why he's a dick to her. I don't get it. All right, Ed.
I was bullied in school, and that's why I thought my fiance was a lesbian and got mad at her.
I stored all that up into one big spirit bomb of take this, Liz.
I was accused so much, and it turned out to be him.
Oh, dang. She just hit Big Ed with it. You're doing the same thing that my ex did, dude.
Ooh. And it was him.
It brings that trauma back up. It makes me feel like, okay, you're questioning me and you're saying this. I was like, I think it's you.
That is very sad.
Sugar
and everything.
baby.
Yeah, sugar babies. It's very sad and everything, but I feel like in a relationship that like that stance is also very dangerous because it's like it becomes a shield of like then you can do whatever you want, and then when someone tries to hold you accountable, you'd be like, "You're bringing up my trauma," you know.
Right.
I don't think she would do that though, but if the roles were reversed, Big Ed definitely would.
I think there's a lot of internal stuff that you're dealing with, and there's a lot of internal stuff that I'm dealing with. And
All right. Yeah. Classic Big Ed. Okay, we've made a connection. We're both doing the exact same thing, but we're not. We're not doing the same thing because one person has caused this. But anyway, yeah. Okay, now we're the same. We're on the same page.
we have a better chance of failing.
Yeah.
Sure.
I don't want to be a divorcee again. And you don't either.
No.
The mastermind Ed at work here, like he just made a situation that he created into both of their fault, and now they're both sorry.
Yep. Done.
She literally
Done.
didn't do anything but react, and and now she's sorry too. Oh, sounds
We
like a healthy
always
relationship.
end up coming back together because we're crazy, we're weird, we're different.
You're on a television show. That's why. Okay, all right. Believe it's real. Believe it's real. Get back. Back in character. Oh my gosh, their love is so strong, Dane. They keep coming back together. It's so beautiful to watch.
I'm not one to give up, but I do see Ed as someone easily to give up. So
What is that? What a shot at the end of all that. Like I really do love Ed, but you know, I think he I think he's a pansy.
Pretty
and
easy. Yeah.
He's gonna walk away. Okay.
gonna be ready to get married.
Oh.
Why are they ringing bells? Ain't no bell up there. Shut up.
Are those wedding bells? One day.
Oop. Bring it in. Help him out a little bit. Dude had to freaking like almost roll all the way over there. Yeah. Lean forward a little bit. Give him some help. Jeez.
He almost lost his balance. He was shaking at the end.
Well, they've made up. Big surprise. Big surprise. Who didn't see that coming? Oh my gosh.
All Ed had to do was point a finger at literal everyone. And boom. Somehow they're in this together. It's both of their faults.
Yeah, they actually haven't resolved anything on how they're going to move forward or work on anything. It's just like, you know, it's sweep that one under the rug with everything else. It'll be good. Yeah. You know, it's fine.
Well, that's how you move past it with Big Ed. You know, he's like, we got to move past this.
That's what you do. You literally just move past it.
Yeah.
And I just said, I'm going to therapy. You're welcome to join.
Ah.
And she said, I would love to go.
Oh my gosh. The therapy. It's real, Dane. They're going to show the therapy. I swear to if like I hope a stripper comes out that door or something, Dane. I swear I hope something crazy happens.
A sugar
right
baby. Like, hey, Ed.
Yeah, I'm good.
I'm good.
Maybe blankies.
Okay.
What? He needs some blankies in his pillow and hug me.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Okay. All right.
Here's your blankie.
Oh, thank you.
I'm see what Big Ed likes this. You know, I've never been to therapy with a blankie before.
Right. Probably got
I've had sessions before. You know, I've had sessions and I never got offered a blankie at all. I got offered like a drink or water or something like that, but god dang, a blankie?
I got up at 5:15 this morning
Wow.
and went and worked out for an hour and a half.
Jeez. 5:15.
Yikes. I mean, I sometimes see that before I go to bed.
Yeah. That's the only time I ever see that number is while like laying in bed going, I need to go to sleep. I've never been like an early morning exercise person. I just can't do it. I'm always like I'm the midday, like 12 p.m. or something, you know, 1 p.m. Then I'll be working out.
Yeah. It's all that second shift we worked our whole life, man. I'm telling you. Like, I can't even function till noon, you know?
Yeah, pretty much. Like, golly. Like, when I wake up, I just go, I wake up, and if I don't go back to sleep, then I'm like, all right, let me read emails and, like, you know, look at everything, absorb everything that's happened, because, you know, in Australia, like, everyone's already been awake, you know, before I get up, and stuff's already happened, so I got to catch up on all the news. Then I come down here and record, like, straight away, because it's like 10 p.m. already, or a.m., I mean. Anyway, yeah, I've never been able to be the early morning work. If I was the early morning workout person, I'll probably still be as fat as I am. Never mind, what am I saying?
But I did feed the dogs.
Oh, we fed the dogs.
I can't remember what the topic was, but he kept kind of like wanting to push at it for a minute, but I was like, I need a moment. So then he gave me space.
Look, she just made that up. He did a thing the other day. I don't remember what, but space and
He did
aliens
therapy,
or something.
psychology. He did psychology.
Yeah.
It was good.
The other day we had this massive fight.
And then I got stuck with a $3,000 payment. Like, so for me, like I don't ever want to be back in a position where I'm starting from like rock bottom.
Because when you are, don't worry. Big Ed will be there to scoop you up. When you're your most desperate, your knight in shining armor, Big Ed will arrive. Big Daddy Ed.
Come to Big Ed.
I don't want to go through that again.
The fact that you lived in your car just breaks my heart.
We didn't know?
The realest relationship ever. Wait. What's your middle name? Who are you?
Like, you went through this very like terrible event and you don't want to go through it again, and you haven't like told me that in a relationship, so I don't put you through that again, you know, in case everything hits the fan or something like that, you know, your concerns. Wow, this is news to me.
That just breaks my heart.
And it's also made her who she is today.
Yeah.
I love how Big Ed cries in the next scene. He's just like bone dry.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong saying this, but like, if she's got her own career now, like she's the manager at the place, like she doesn't need Big Ed. So what does it matter if their relationship falls apart? She's not going to go be living in her car again. You know, it seems right. Unrelated now.
Yeah.
I mean, not unrelated, but like, you know, it's not a reality that can happen at this point, right?
Right. And on top of that, the TLC obviously here with Ed thing, you know, that's you good. You ain't got to live in that car no more.
I think I've just got to the point with this show that like I'm questioning everything, literally everything.
Yeah.
And like, not that I don't believe that she went through all this terrible stuff, not that, but it's like they're talking about it when they've come. It's become her therapy session at this point, but they're talking about it just so they have something for the show. You know, you literally got like your bro, like the Marine dude that said he would kill Big Ed. You know, I'm sure he'll let you crash on his couch. You know, it's gonna be good. To get your own place again. Your grandparents, you know, we saw them not long ago. They're down.
They seem like they'd do anything for her.
I don't think she's in that position anymore, but yeah. Anyway, that was just saying, just to make Big Ed cry, I guess.
Before we got back together, I worked 6 days a week, 10-hour shifts to 12-hour shifts, and I would love to go back full-time, be independent.
Hang on. So she was full-time manager at the restaurant, and they got back together, and now she's like a part-time worker again?
Big Ed can't do anything on his own.
Hold up, man. I take back everything I just said in that spiel about... Okay, if you don't want to go back to that, then you should probably take steps to keep you from going back to that. You know, if you don't want to be living in your car, then you should probably keep working your job.
Hey, go back to, I don't know, full time. Oh, it's probably because of the show, right? They had to record.
Yeah, I mean,
that makes sense.
Behind the scenes, probably, yeah, like that makes sense. But if, like, again, in the world that this is real, then that would be a huge red flag of her, like, just dust in my face, making herself completely dependent on Big Ed, and then being like, oh no, I don't want to go through this trauma that I have set myself up to go through because our relationship is trash.
And that changes everything that she's already said. Like, no matter what anyone tells me, I believe me and Ed can stick it out and make it, you know?
It's just a string of bad decisions is what this is. Okay. Okay. All right.
Kind of making Ed feel secure that I'm not out late or anything like that. So it's just hard.
But, so...
now that you're calling me out, I have something to say.
But...
yeah, but...
But, may I make a request?
That's not what we're doing in this part.
Therapist said,
Get it?
"No, Ed, shut up. It's her turn to talk."
Shut up. No, you can't just start controlling all of a sudden now that she says she wants a little more freedom again.
That she has to have something that represents Liz.
Yeah.
No, I got it.
Do you though?
Nah.
I like that.
Like, no, I do really. No, it's fine. I really do.
What represents security to you?
So for me,
Control.
to feel unconditional love.
Unconditional love. That's a fancy word for control. that's a fancy way to put that. Imagine expecting someone to love you no matter what you do. I mean, if you want to play Monopoly and have just like get out of jail free cards all over the place, I mean, that's basically what he's trying to do here.
Right.
Unconditional. I can do whatever. I can hang out with my sugar babies. I can get drunk. I can not show up for like 3 weeks, but they'll love me unconditionally. I mean, that's the extreme of it, but still, like that's what I'm hearing.
Well, we're talking about Ed, so it's probably heading that way.
I want Liz to work. I want Liz to have her own life.
Do you?
And it saddens me that I'm coming off as controlling.
Isn't that like the whole Big Ed story? Isn't that like all of it? This has been going on for years. What are you talking about?
Liz, run.
Based on the past, that Liz going back to work does scare me.
There are
Why? It's a job. What is so scary about it? She interacts with her coworkers?
Yo, Ed literally thinks that like literal anybody and just be like, "Oh yeah, you are way better than Ed." Like, like
I guess so, man.
Your house.
We're humans. Our partners have conditions to want to stay in the relationship.
So you're saying it's not all about me. I don't know. I'm not comfortable with this topic. But my condition for the relationship is that you have no conditions. It's unconditional love. I just said that. I don't know what you guys don't get about this.
I love her unconditionally as long as she don't go back to work.
Some of the same people that, were at the engagement party that started the fight and that don't support us.
But bro, you were the one that's okay. Whatever. How dare they start the fight? How could they? How dare
started
they?
the fight.
They started the fight.
Now, why are we re-inviting outside pressure that will really cause this relationship, not to work?
Jesus Christ.
Is my man literally requesting isolation? Like, listen, all your friends, I need you to not be able to listen to them, okay? I need you to only hear my voice. Ed.
We gotta lock ourselves in our house, not speak to anyone.
We don't go grocery shopping. Amazon only. COVID was the best thing in the world for Ed.
She needs to have a separate life so that she can love you fully.
She needs to have friends, Ed. Just anything. Honestly, as long as she's sitting at the house, then I know where she is and it's good, Oh God, whatever. That was freaking. I don't believe Ed's been to therapy one day. Not one.
Right.
That was the first one he's been to right there. Jesus Christ. Like the same glaring issue that's been like through through all of this.
Have you changed your stance on the Ed fight now, Ken?
God. No, I don't know. I was just thinking about the narcissism that's going on here and maybe knock it out of him.
Thick. It's real thick.
But speaking of the fight, like, I don't think me and Big Ed can actually fight though. Is it his like spine fused or something?
Oh
like,
yeah, there's probably no way
all,
a commission would ever say it's okay. But
yeah, I'm just putting all jokes aside.
Yeah,
being like,
seriously,
if I don't want to crack the guy's vertebrae or anything, like because like you get hit and like your head moves and absorbs impact and stuff. But if this is like stuck and I mean,
at that age.
He can also survive a car crash though, so what am I saying? Anyway, that's the end of the video. Thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. It was just as cringy as I've expected it to be. Maybe worse, actually. Oh God. But if today's your birthday, happy birthday. Say toast to my friends. We'll see you next time. I love you. Bye bye.
Hear my voice. Subscribe.